hear Mark. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, that's all right.
You ready? Hey guys, this is Matt Beck from FreeSalonEducation.com. We're here with episode 97, which I believe I posted that it was 98 way earlier today. So I had to kind of change that. But welcome to episode 97 of Splitting Hairs. This episode is going to work. Yeah.
Yes, it has to.
We promise.
Yeah, we're going to, so I'm very excited to hopefully be back here and do at least 45 minutes straight of a show. So
Wait, it won't be my
Fingers
show
crossed,
today?
everyone.
I labeled this, what is the deal with this show? Because for 2 weeks, we've attempted, actually, did we take a week off? I forget.
Well, we had a forced week off.
A forced week off, then we tried to do the show, and an epic fail. We did the
no,
show.
No, it became
was-
the best show ever. It was the Justin Scott show, and I loved it.
Guys, trust me, we had a blast here.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
missed
You
so
only
much
saw-
fun.
Trust
Yeah.
me, there was so much more than that freeze frame.
Yeah.
We promise.
Oh, yeah.
96 is cursed.
So we're live on Periscope as well. So if you guys are not following us on Periscope, check us out. Free Salon
That's
Education.
what that is.
That's the
it's
arm.
the Periscope
Yeah.
arm.
Brian's like, did you pay for something to hold your phone? No, that's it's for Periscope.
Hey, that's next level shit right there.
I know. It's legit. So Brian Hare.
Hi.
Drea Boland.
Hey.
Justin Scott.
Hello.
Christina Cavalcanti. And Thad Bolognese in the house.
You guys can't hear. She did say hi. She's just not by the mic.
Yes.
She's like,
Hi.
She's there.
She's like, hey.
So I hope you guys like the new intro. I sent it to you guys a few days ago. You like it?
I love it.
It's an evolution. We're working towards episode 100, so I'm excited to.
can we get a new one for episode 100 too?
A
Let's
new
do
one?
Yeah, you need a new one. Where I'm
You
not
should sit
staring
there.
down.
You should work tirelessly just to do an intro.
He has
for
nothing
just
else to
episode
do.
100.
Yeah.
I don't see.
Hire
I
those
see you 2
guys.
days a week. Got to keep you busy.
Hire the voiceover guys. Episode 100.
So my notes this week, Justin and did you do this?
Yeah.
So Justin doodled on my. Here, I'll show it to Periscope.
That's
Pretty cool.
fun.
It's an actual. I might get this tattooed on me.
Right.
Or
All
with
right.
the Matt Beck tattoo.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so
They were very proud of that. They were using it all day yesterday.
what?
Those names.
What are the
Pompey-
names?
Pompey and the
Pompey and Beard. Oh yeah. So Thad and Justin want to start a new show. So let me know if you guys want to see that the Pompey and the Beard show or something. I have no idea.
Pompey and the beard.
No idea what that's about. Maybe it's a barbering thing.
You'll find out when we start.
All right. So
Wait, do you still not know where that comes from?
Pompey and the Beard.
Yeah.
No, I know where. What do you mean?
What, you sounded like you're not quite sure where that name comes from.
Is their
Well-
hair and his beard?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that. I don't know what the show is going to be like. Though.
Oh, well, they don't either.
I know.
I don't think
does.
anyone will know.
So a few things. Thank you to Millennium Systems International. We just did a post, a little write-up that I did for them today. So you can check that out on our Facebook. It's all about some kind of business thing. I actually totally forgot right now. So go check
Legit.
that. Ooh, it was the suspense, right? So go check it out on our Facebook. Also, the demandforce.com/free salon education. Cool videos coming up with them. New ideas that we just sat down with. They're hooking up with Google Plus pages. Did you guys know that Google all of a sudden, so Google did a little shift and YouTube used to be connected to all Google Plus pages. Now they're working their way out of that. So they're separating the two things.
Okay.
And now Google
Buy
Plus.
stock now.
Right. Now Google Plus has turned into, shifted into business pages.
Oh.
So just like Facebook, when you start a business page, so now you need to go to your business page, and this is what I learned from Demand Force the other day. Go to your business page, own it. Even if you own your Google
Own
listing, own it. Even if you own your Google listing, go to Google and see if you have a Google Plus business page that you need to own and start posting pictures. And it's going to be an easier way to communicate. I don't know if you guys have used the business pages through Google, but they're very complicated.
And LinkedIn falls farther behind.
Yes.
Did you find this out by finally listening to that little voice recording of this is Google listings that calling?
Yeah, no. So now we're gonna get a phone call from YouTube, Google Plus listings, Google
Yes.
Plus business listings. Links this is down the road a little bit, but that'll be every day before noon.
It's cool. So make sure you go get that figured out. So that was something I wasn't aware of. So it was nice to know that information. MinervaBeauty.com. Thank you for the chairs and the stations and the shampoo bowls and the beautiful equipment.
And the stool.
The stool.
The stool.
And the stool. The stools are my favorite thing. So check those out if you want a cutting stool. Go to Minerva. FreeSalonsBeauty.com.
Get it.
Video contest is underway. Lots of videos being uploaded on fsetube.tv, so make sure you check that out.
We'll be getting one from Pompey and the Beard soon.
Pompey
Yeah,
and the
you will.
Beard. I would love to see that video. That was part of our chat tonight. I can't wait to see. I want not just my head behind the camera trying to record you guys. I want you guys recording you guys because it'll be fun. We need to bring some fun back into some videos, so you guys are having a good time with it. So I think it'll be funny to see what is created from you guys holding the camera. So
It's gonna get weird.
so video contest is December 31st. It ends. So make sure you get your videos submitted onto fsetube.tv or go to freesaloneducation.com and click on FSETube. It'll take you right there. And that's pretty much it. Let's get into Justin's news.
Okay.
Alrighty.
And now, hair industry news from Justin Scott.
Awesome. We have some cool stuff to talk about. I'm just gonna open it all up. Cool. So the first things first. Ooh, I just heard everything on my headphones.
That's good.
Yesterday I posted up a picture of a video of a haircut I did.
Thad, seriously?
You see? You know my struggle now.
That is perfect.
Yeah, because the way we just went in and out, we know what we're
No,
doing.
you guys are doing great with the transition part. It's just, it was really loud. I thought that I was doing it on purpose.
No, I was
No,
moving
he's
it
going
down.
down.
How fast are you going down?
You don't
Wasn't
want it
fast at all.
fast.
Can you ever go down too fast?
Anyway, sorry, Thad.
Okay.
Sorry if that was not. Sorry. All right.
Dad, I think you're
I
great.
really
You
apologize.
guys are gonna cause me to drink.
Screw this guy. I
I-
think you're great.
I really thought he was doing that on purpose. I'm sorry, Thad. Okay.
We're just going to move on to training dresses.
You know, sometimes you guys start talking about a picture here, and I put it up, but then you all get sidetracked and talk about something else, and I call you out on it.
No, I know.
Let's all do each other.
I
And by
wasn't trying.
sometimes,
We
she
all
means
have jobs.
every time.
That's right. But what I'm saying is I really wasn't trying to call that out. I thought he was doing it on purpose. And I was like, all right, that went a little long that
No.
time. Sorry, Thad.
I've just
Sorry.
been hanging out with the people watching us right
Periscope?
there. Yeah, I've been hanging out with Periscope people. I've been making weird faces.
All
Okay.
right, do your thing.
Okay, first thing. I posted a haircut video. It was awesome. I love this. Love doing this lady's hair. She's an awesome guest. But it was really cool because since I've been working here, the amount of people who follow me on social media has just increased steadily through the weeks. And I get everybody from hairdressers to barbers to manufacturers and whatever. And the first picture I'm bring up, it's just the Instagram likes. Do you see it? Is it on there? Did you
Yeah,
put that up?
it's up there, yeah.
It doesn't have a name on it. Well, I thought it was really cool because Official Barber Club and Olaplex like the same photo. And it's just really cool to see two different complete aspects of the industry appreciating one thing that maybe both of them don't do. So I just want to say kudos to you,
And
everybody
it's
here.
smart of them. So, and that's what people should be doing. If you want to grow your Instagram, you should be liking photos that have to do with,
Like
your
all of a
stuff.
sudden, a lot of artists are now showcasing everyone's,
everyone's
putting them
work.
in the spotlight.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
and they're like, "Can we get this person?" There's actually, I'll get back to you with what, but go ahead.
I know which one you're talking about, though. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I forget what it's called. That's.
And your other one in
We'll
there,
figure it out.
the one in the middle, the James Cuts hair, is the guy we were talking about last week. The British guy that's a sick color.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
you-
The
colorist.
sick colorist.
You're colorist.
You got a few pretty cool likes on
Yeah,
there.
and I realized that too after I swiped. I was like, wait, who was that?
So we're
and
kicking
then I went
off the
back and I was
news
like,
with how great Justin is and who loves him.
pretty much. I wanted to hair this segment up. Okay, the next one we're gonna feature is Jake Lawton.
Which one? Okay.
Just-
Ooh.
Right? What a great cut. The beard looks nice. The beard doesn't look too trimmed and edged out. The hair looks nice. The cut looks very
It's
clean.
hair on the cape. I thought they left like this weird little thing
On the
in the
beard.
goatee.
But again, they
Oh, yeah.
they featured the haircut. They blurred out the background. The haircut looks good. Finishing product looks good. So it was a good quality pump. Nice clean cut.
Nice.
I was gonna say I like his color in it.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's colored or if that's just naturally. I hate that guy because he
Yeah.
gets highlights
I bet it's natural,
by going in the sun.
but I would like to think that it's colored.
Yeah, we're gonna go with natural on that one. Next one, we're gonna go with Joe Bad. He was on here a while ago.
Joe Bad.
But it's just funny because his name and then the photo. It's figure back to school time. It's a fun back to school cut to do on like the coolest little kid,
Oh, it's awesome. I love that picture.
right?
Mm.
Yeah, no, finished it off like a proper pompadour, nice, clean slick back, good fade, and just the kid's face is just, are we done yet? But that's Mr. Joe Bad cutting a little blonde boy.
Oh.
Love
right?
it.
Back to school time. The next one, we'll jump. We're gonna do a twofer on this one. First one is gonna be the David Peacemaker, the smooth one. You see the two of them. Fantastic cut, great color, awesome just execution of finishing the actual style itself.
Yeah, it looks great.
So he posted this photo up, and then right after it, we're gonna go to the next one. He posted like the super fun textured way to wear it too, which is something you don't see people do very often. They just want to smooth it all out, look at the lines. They don't show how some.
Well, everybody wants hair to look perfect
Yeah.
on Instagram, which is fine. I totally, I get that, but it is kind of cool.
This is just so
it's
much
hard
more,
to get a
it's
photo.
fun.
Yeah.
I wonder which was first.
I'm going to say the smooth one was
Yeah.
first.
Yeah, he probably went in and cut it like detailed, and then
Yeah, and then
tousled.
Then threw a little wax in there or something. But yeah, no, just so clean. The neckline was, perfect. It wasn't cut too deep into the actual hairline too. That's another thing. Like usually you see like these inverted haircuts. They cut too deep into the actual hairline.
Yeah.
It's like when people who don't usually use edgers on like a nice tapered men's cut, they cut too deep in. They give them like the V instead of the actual rounded or box look. So the whole thing was really nice. Good job, David.
Sweet.
Sydney is the next one. It's 2 I's and 2 E's.
Oh, because of the way she wrote her
Yeah.
name. I was like, wow, you got excited about
Sydney.
that one. All right.
They're BFF.
Yeah. This one was just beautiful colors. The silver, of course, made me very happy. The light blues, the teals, turquoises, all that fun stuff. What do you think, Brian?
I think it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I like how it goes from if you look at the actual blue in there, it goes from a baby blue to a darker blue,
Mm-hmm.
and so often it's the reverse of that, and I think that's just really awesome.
Speaking of fun colors, Christina picked up a bunch of stuff today.
Yes, colors.
What did you get, Chris?
Mm.
What are we playing with?
I got all the Joico.
Oh, I love that color line. It's just weird to watch when you use the silvers because when you lift the silver out, it turns
Salmon.
salmony pink. I learned that a while ago.
You learned that, or I learned that?
I learned
the
that
hard
when I
way?
did it before I worked here.
I didn't know that.
I learned it when I first picked it up, and I wanted to go lift it to go
I
darker.
learned
was
it
like,
just
"Oh."
now.
Yeah, good to know.
It is good to know. We have 2 more. Rihanna_cut salon. That was just a really clean before and after.
Okay, good. I was hoping that was before and after, not a here it is smooth.
No. No, the
Are
caption.
those extensions in there? That's what that looks
I don't think
I-
they're
not either.
extensions as much as she's probably got a rough texture and just some
Yeah.
serious regrowth,
Yeah.
both of which.
like. Look at like here.
It's just like a really good, clean finish to it.
Oh, I see what you're talking about.
Does that
Christina.
say before and after?
They went in before. It said
I'm
from
so
yeah,
too.
right.
I'm praying. All right.
But also, I mean, look at
If
the
it's not,
color.
just
Looks
tell
like it's a
people it is.
slight difference, like a bit of a tonal difference from before and after too.
right. I mean, there
So-
definitely is a tonal difference, but it looks shadowed too, so
Yeah.
I'm not sure on that.
Well, let us know in the comments, Rihanna.
She will.
And I think the last one I have to talk about from everybody is the Hello Cindy. I picked her out a while ago, a couple weeks
Wow.
ago. But again, the
That's
before and
pretty.
after is just she tamed the hell out of that hair.
Yeah.
Like great color, beautiful finish.
Yeah. That
Good
was
job,
great.
Cindy.
Yeah, I love that.
That
It's-
is great.
It was just I was looking for like one last one. I was like, what do I want to use?
It's very appropriate. It's
And
very autumnal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I caught that. But yeah, so those are the fantastic people who've been using Free Salon Education hashtags.
awesome.
Good work on everyone.
So if you guys want your work on the show, hashtag Free Salon Education, we'll find it, and then
I do it every
Post it.
time I post. I don't get anything up.
yeah,
Yeah, just videos.
I reposted your photo.
Do you want to
Earlier.
talk about the?
You did.
I did.
Thanks.
We'll talk about that later.
And then, okay, Periscope, we gotta go, but go.
His phone's dying.
I know. We are live, though, already somewhere else. So go to freesaloneducation.com, click the live link, and it'll take you to us. But thank you guys for watching on Periscope.
We're live
Bye.
somewhere else. Go find
Um,
Pretty much. Go
so
find us.
we have,
it. Treasure hunt.
yeah, we can't be live on both.
But we were.
So, what was I going to
Double
talk?
live.
I don't know.
I
I said, do you want to talk about a thing, or we'll wait?
Speaking of hashtagging, I did. I started using Twitter again.
I saw that.
Oh.
I'm tweeting again. Just trying to figure it out. I'm liking watching other people tweeting, and so it's become like kind of a fun venture. So I'm trying that out. So Matt Beck FSE on Twitter. I know Brian's on Twitter.
I'm not on Twitter.
God, no. Even if I was, you would not want my rants associated with free salon education.
But I kind of like it's a fun thing because you only have so much,
That's why,
So much that
Justin,
you-
that might be why it's good for you because there's
Yeah.
a character limit.
it stops you.
No. I had Twitter for a very long period of time, and it was just like extremely. Think of what I say here.
He
Now
got
think about
frustrated
me
because he
having
never
to
got
like
the point.
put that much unnecessary like language into a very small thing.
I know.
It's just all
It
unnecessary.
would challenge your mind.
I would love to imagine that.
So, yeah. All right. Let's get into Drea's trending tresses.
Trending treasures.
I'm super excited about one of
Trending.
these.
Get the 411 on celebrity hair changes. Here's Trending Tresses with Drea Boland.
All right, so our first one is Beyonce right before.
Go look at her Instagram. I'll take that one. It's hilarious.
But okay.
She said, "But."
Because it's Beyonce.
Justin's trying to catch up.
Okay. So now that we know Justin's 5,
Oh, we're all 5.
I'm 7.5.
All right, next.
Ali Lauder is now. And blondes do go red. They never commit to going this dark of a red, and I think that's why I like it so much.
I think she looks beautiful as redhead. She reminds me of the second Clarice Starling from the.
Julianne Moore.
Yes, that's it. Thank you.
Mhm.
That's what she reminds me of, but
I
prettier.
got you, boo. Well, she's a little younger.
Yeah.
She reminds me of like
She just looks
a
healthier.
more badass Scarlet Witch.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was gonna say it makes her blue eyes come out so much more.
and her fantastic skin.
Yeah.
Love her.
Me too.
All right.
Maybe I'll propose later this week. I'll take her whale watching.
Okay.
I think all the ladies were all watching.
Let us know how that works out for you. Should I wait?
I don't know. Just talk.
Oh, okay.
keep
So we're
going.
gonna keep talking.
I'm answering a question.
All right.
Because Jose asked if we,
It gets back.
when cutting hair wet prior to color, do you recommend putting an oil product in the hair to decrease the drying time? I can't think of a time I've ever cut the hair before coloring it.
I only do it if it's a major like cut transformation.
I mean, it might lop off like a ponytail, dry, but I don't know that I've ever done a wet cut before a color just because of time.
Yeah.
So I don't see why you wouldn't. Because if it's a hair oil, then, a color
was like-
should be able to cut through it no problem.
And most likely when we don't wash our people before we color them, and most likely they have
Right.
product already in their hair,
As long as it's not
So-
like cooking oil, I think you should be fine.
it should be fine. All right, are we good?
I don't know.
Can we ask the audience if it happened in every photo or just trending tresses?
Oh, okay.
Just to make sure.
Well, there's no picture up now, so we can say it.
Well, no, I
All
said
right.
it, but there's a delay, so.
All right, so our next one is Kylie Jenner. So Kylie Jenner has gone to a rooted blonde color.
Brain. Sorry.
So she has her natural dark roots, but then everything else is super duper blonde. My guess is this is not her hair at all.
At this point in her life, does she even have hair?
I mean, she has
No.
so many
She's a Kardashian.
extension lines that this is all fake hair. But so she's decided to go blonde for fall. She's claiming it's an ashy blonde. I don't really necessarily agree with that one, but
Okay. Good.
I liked all the memes that came up for this photo and like all the recent photos of her. It makes me laugh. Oh, that's fine. I was tagged in that.
Justin has inappropriate things on his laptop right now.
Nope, it's just beauty school cosmetology kits.
That was extremely distracting. But yeah, so she's the latest one to go blonde. We'll see how long it lasts. But that's it for trending tresses.
Sweet.
Shit, it's so
Sweet.
good, y'all.
Sorry, Dre. I don't know what it is with trending tresses, but for some reason we get to that and it's like shutting down.
Maybe we should like start off with trending tresses and then go
Yeah,
on.
maybe we will. Next week we'll.
Let's do it as a separate segment like we used to.
I want to
No,
do
I
that.
don't.
We can sit there and film it.
I think it would be fun. But
That's my
we'll
least
see.
favorite way to do trending tresses.
But look how good you looked. The clip of it made it into the new intro.
I know.
Is this the first time with the new intro? It is?
Yes. First time.
I don't know.
I don't miss doing it that way.
You did it once. Don't act like you slaved away
There's
for
a
years.
couple ones that were like that.
I think we did it twice, but
there
it
was
was
a couple takes.
It was a lot of takes.
It's a lot of takes, yeah.
I don't do well with the pressure of the camera right staring at
But
me
we're
in the
gonna get better
face.
because we're gonna be doing more stuff. So it'll be.
You won't suck at
You'll
it.
get
Bump,
better.
bump, bump.
All right. Yeah, we have some really cool social media questions. So let's get to Brian's segment.
Oh, it's a bummer. Apparently, it happened when we did our segment too. So everything we said about the picture is gone.
What's happening on FSE social media? FSE social media. Submit your questions to Brian Hare on our Facebook community or by using the hashtag #FreeSalonEducation. Free Salon Education.
I love the dance moves. with it.
Yay. Well, I mean, that's a pretty intense finish. You can't just, listen to it. You got to get into it. All right, so we got stuff from all over social media, everywhere. If you put it out there, we found it and we're talking about it, so
Everywhere.
sorry about it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Off of the freesaloneducation.com community page, which took me a minute to discover that is, or remember, I guess, that is separate than the other one, like when I go to search for it.
Oh yeah.
So if you're not following that,
Go to
follow that.
If you go to fsesocial.com, it'll take you to that.
Yeah.
So.
Yes. All right, so let's see. Do you want to go ahead and link? Yes, you do. So somebody asked on our thing today, are there any popular current trends that you guys see coming?
Mhm.
And then actually somebody, was it Ron here? No. Somewhere
we can
else
bring
actually
up- yeah.
brought it up. So we can go ahead and, do we want to just bring up the picture and show it and then not talk during it?
Yeah, Chris, let's see if that picture works.
Which
and,
one?
The oil.
The oil
oil hair.
slick.
Oh yeah.
And then
I won't talk too much.
Yeah, we're good.
we're good.
It's working?
Sound.
All right, we got the little bar, so it
Well,
says
what
we're
the heck?
talking.
I don't understand.
What the
I
French
think
toast?
it might have something to do with we're still on the pictures of those. These are just the picture. It might have something to do with that. I don't
Okay.
know. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Like
Yeah.
Drea and the
Yeah, there
the
might be
shot,
something.
The screen. Yeah.
Good
So the oil slick, we were talking about it a little bit
Mhm.
before. It looks cool. It looks fun. What I like that even like Justin pointed out earlier is that now people with dark hair can have some fun too, because honestly, it looks like, the fun a little bit deeper than the pastel tones, like a little more of like the gem tone range.
Yeah.
Same kinds of colors, the pinks, the blues, the greens, but they're doing it on dark hair. I guess the oil slick part is where it comes in. Looks like oil slick in a parking lot.
Yep.
Right.
The parking lot being their natural dark hair. So that looks like a really fun trend.
I did a little research into it, and I was looking at people already hashtagging it, and people are just throwing dark colors on very light and pre-light hair in darker rooted hair and calling it the oil slick too, where they're not kind of leaving
Yeah,
it
where
that
they like
middle
let
tone,
it grow out.
where it's like no, where they're lightening like certain parts of the hair, like that photo, but they're bringing it super light when they're lightening, so it just looks like a normal bright blue rather than the oil slick look. I think we're
gotcha.
gonna see a lot of transition of people not realizing that they have to stop the lightener, because like
You're not necessarily going to need to lift it to
Exactly.
a 10 to put the blue on
Yeah.
there.
Right.
because you want to have a nice happy medium, which I
Right.
think people are it's gonna force people, which I thought about this, to actually have to tone hair prior to putting these on.
Let's do a video on this.
Let's do it. I'm down.
Okay.
Let's do it like this week, so
Okay.
it's out.
But yeah, no,
Um,
it'll force people to actually tone the hair prior to putting the colors on, because you want it to be like a nice consistent manila-y tone to get the slicky look, rather than having the orange look and throwing whatever on it.
Right.
So it'll make people
Well, and I
think a
think
little bit.
This will be fun with Matrix has a whole line of fantasy colors that you don't have to pre-lighten the hair for.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
Blasphemy.
What is it, chalk?
No,
What is it?
I'm not quite sure what it is. I just saw the box.
Drea, we need to know.
How can you do that? You can't do that.
Do fantasy colors without lightning?
Yeah, on like level
Right.
3 hair, you're
Yeah.
going to get a nice yellow out of that.
Yeah, I would be interested to find out what that is. Did you see anything like that, Chris?
What?
From Matrix?
I asked the people that work there, and they hate Matrix fantasy color. They just hate Matrix.
Yeah,
That's what they said. So
We're
I
not
said,
telling
is
you where
it
that
the
was."
company or is it
That was at the Matrix headquarters or something?
and
That was the
I said,
salesperson.
are you just giving that opinion for the company in a whole? She just said she does not like their fantasy colors, and that's
Suck for
that.
Matrix.
So.
Yeah, but
But,
there's
I mean-
always people out there that, I mean, it is what you make of it.
She's a
You just
young
gotta know
girl.
what to do
She's
with
tried
it.
a bunch of all of them on her.
She's done everything.
on her the fantasy colors on herself, because she's been like going in and out of there, and her boyfriend.
Okay.
So she just had an opinion
Poor
about
guy.
it. I don't know. Like, it seems like he doesn't care, because like they did his beard. I believe me, I heard all.
I was going to say, did you like go
Do you
to
guys have
with
lunch
them?
with them? Did you have coffee?
No, she talks to me. She's really sweet. She's
Yeah,
really
they're
sweet.
actually
she
really
called
nice
me
there.
the other
We
day to tell
texted,
me
nice.
that all of the like I wish she was my sales rep. She's
not-
like,
and
Clearly,
and
she's
not
got
I
a
just want to
creepy
let you
guy?
know that we
Not
got
the
all the
creepy
pink
guy.
stuff for October and like a couple weeks ago. If you want me to put anything aside for you, let me know. Like, she's super
Aw.
nice.
I wish she was my sales rep, except for Matrix.
Everyone is giving her a raise right now except for Matrix, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you know that company is not.
No, there's no raise happening
There's
in
no
that
raise.
company. No.
No.
Although
All
she
right.
is the assistant manager there now. So that's cool.
Good for her. So
All right.
more,
I
now-
pick up
more
those Matrix
You
responsibility.
know everything about her.
Let's get those matrix colors now too.
All right.
All right.
So the other trend off of this that we see a bunch out there just so happens, we did a video on it last week. This video. A lot of people coming out of summer, a lot of people are now going from like super blonde into like the people that were crazy blonde are going for that more balayaged ombre sort of end result.
Mhm.
I've done it before, and I feel like I just so happened that I had the perfect client walk in, and that's what she wanted to do. And Matt was here for a minute, so I was like, "Hey, let's film this." But it was an actual client, and I had actual clients after, so we had a time frame that this had to get done. So we did it, talked about it, showed the after, and now it's just getting ripped apart for not showing enough during the middle. I apologize that there has not been a middle. Part of it is because it was a client that we were working on quickly, and part of it was because I was there's no two that are ever going to be the same. And that one I needed to figure out how exactly I wanted hers to be as I was doing it. So the
Right.
parts that I shared with you were the only parts that really are going to be universal amongst people. You
Well,
know?
and you were sometimes you're figuring it out as you go too. So
Right,
we're not filming a step by step on something that you're
I'm not going to tell you exactly how to do something when I'm figuring it out while I do it.
right. So we gave you the download at the end, but this is my thing with that. You also had a client in your chair who didn't want her face on camera.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was big on that. I was glad
Which
that we
was
got
tough.
as much as we
Yeah.
did of her
Yeah.
head.
Hopefully she never watches the video. But we kept her face out of it, and we just did a quick download, and it was almost like a blog. You
Yeah.
know.
So
a
all the
video
people that are
blog.
giving me such a hard time about it, I don't see you posting any videos, so get off my ass.
So anyway, get off of his ass. But I want to do the reverse balayage. We're gonna do
No,
a video.
I mean, now that I know that there's such a demand for it,
Yeah.
I'd be more than happy to
The
go
technique
through.
is great, and we definitely had a good response from that video. There was a lot of positive people
Right,
on the
and we
video,
love that.
and it did have a lot of views. So we definitely know that there's a need for it. We're gonna create that video along with the oil thing that will be coming
I'm
up.
excited as heck.
The oil slick. Every time you say
Yeah.
the oil thing, I'm like, oh, what was that?
Yeah,
Oh, the oil
I'm
slick.
I have no
I
idea.
can't wait to do the oil
Gotcha.
slick hair. I gotta get somebody.
Let's do it on you.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'd work.
We'll do
Yeah.
the male version, and we'll do it on Drea. We'll
Yeah.
do the female. Actually, Christina might rock that.
Oh, yeah, let's just gently lighten those ends again.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Come
you
on.
don't have to.
At the end, she'll have my hair.
All about it.
You don't have to lighten it.
Genital lights.
They did it so you don't. Like even this, like.
You don't, you just don't.
Mhm.
You guys can't see it.
I mean, you have to lighten it some.
I wish
you
you could
might be
throw
light
that.
enough for it.
Wish you could throw that up on the thing.
Just throw it up.
But yeah, so you don't have to lighten it. So maybe we could do run it through your hair. That'd be
Let's
kinda
do
fun.
it. Let's do it tonight.
Definitely light enough for that.
Yeah.
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 We'll just
We're
lighten
there.
it a little more. Just gently
Just-
through the ends.
We'll have the same haircut, Christina.
All right. So okay. So
all right, so that was popular.
I think those are the big trends. It seems
Yeah.
like long hair's still in.
Yeah.
Some and pixie cuts and undercuts.
Oh yeah.
What's that time of year?
Getting there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got to cut off all that stuff that people fried on the beach.
And I got to be honest. I mean,
You're-
we basically shaved Christina's
Head.
almost entire head from parietal ridge down.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
shaved it, and I think it's been great. I
It's
don't
been
know.
fun. I can't wait to do that star again because I totally forgot that we had the little the Donald Scott thing in the back, and that's what was bothering me. I was like, what do I need to try next?
Yeah, that would be fun with the razor.
No, not the razor. The actual little
Oh,
the
that
groom
thing?
stick.
Yeah,
Okay.
the broomstick.
I used it today on mine. She liked it.
I actually just got a text from Donald Scott's guy,
I can't wait to party.
his people, and Stuart, and he. I had a meeting with them today. I'm doing a shoot with Donald for Free Salon Education. He's going to do a couple how-to videos
Oh, nice.
in New York City in not this weekend, but next weekend. So those videos will be up for you guys as well. He's renting a salon. He's bringing a model, and he's going to do a haircut, and I'm going to film it.
Can't
So
wait.
Cool.
that'll
I'm
be
so
pretty
excited.
fun. So that'll be for you guys as well. All right. Any other?
Just a couple more little ones we had. I've been doing more disconnections on longer hair lately to remove weight. Do you have any favorite techniques?
Disconnections to remove weight. I mean,
Is there anything in particular that you like for longer hair?
I mean, like we said, the undercutting, from shoulder length up has been really nice. I think disconnection, concave layers, I like to use.
Yeah.
I think, it's based on whatever you're doing. That's a hard question to answer without, it's different for everyone. Like, I don't have a special thing that I love doing. I do for certain situations, so that's hard to say, but I definitely, concave layering with a disconnected top. So longer layers on top with a nice strong concave in the middle, works really well to remove weight and also build up volume. Because if you think about, if you cut concave in the middle, so you have those short layers there, and then the long layers fall over. When you go to blow it out, you're going to get a pop of volume through the top, and then it'll get sleek down towards the bottom. So you
Delicious.
could try that. Maybe that would work.
I think that was the last live class we did with something like that. No.
I forget.
I
That was
think it
we did the
was.
curly bob. I'm not sure.
Yeah, no, you're right. I know we
Yeah.
did one of the live classes was like that though.
Yeah. The shag.
I think that
We
had
did.
a lot of stuff like that.
Yeah. I think you're right.
I think
Yeah.
that
Andrea's
cut
hair.
would definitely. Yeah, we
What?
should do it. We
Gotcha
should do it on
there.
Andrea's hair.
No, I'm growing my hair. It's almost long.
I'm getting there. Hashtag Jesus alone.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
beat you.
All right, I got someone. I think this would be a good one for everyone to get in on, just because we all come from many different places in our education background. Someone says, please explain base breaking and the best product for it or technique. Base breaking has never been in my world of. I was never taught. I never really understood it. I don't know if it's a little bit more of an antiquated thing, or if it was just not ever anything that was around me to be taught to me. I either color people's roots or I don't.
Yeah.
Like, I don't nudge them.
I was gonna say I'm the same way. I was never taught base breaking. It was just you either put a color in between the foils or you don't. Like
Right. I mean, I remember at one point, at my old salon, there was a product that Goldwell was saying you could put on roots in between when you need to do highlights, and it would like.
blend it out.
Yeah, but in the picture, I looked at it and I'm like, to me, that just looks like you are begging for dominant pigment to
Well,
just beat you in the face. And
one
send
of
them out the
door.
Things about the Tracy Cunningham class was she's going to address base breaking without seeing warmth.
Oh.
Apparently that's
That
what
sounds
she's
like
kn-
coloring
Well, that's
someone's
great.
hair.
She sold her
Save
soul to the
$1,000.
devil.
Just put an ash on their
and-
roots.
Yeah.
Send me the 1,000.
Just saying.
Sweet. Just
Base
saying.
Well,
break.
I'm curious. We'll play. I mean, I don't know. I guess I need a better definition.
I need to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a specific definition of it that I could say.
Maybe
Is it
whoever
just one of
has
those things
a
that it's a
ticket,
term-
they could put that live on Periscope while she's explaining.
Yeah.
Oh, you know everybody's putting that on Periscope.
She's gonna take
then
all
we-
phones beforehand.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
she'll
give
be
you
like,
lunch, but take your phones.
Here's my $1,000 class. You will get lunch and you will put your damn phone
It's gonna be
in
like
the
taking-
basket.
Yeah, she'll duct
It's like
tape
leaving
everyone's
your keys
cameras.
at
It's
a-
like high school.
It's gonna be like taking your iPhone
Um,
to Bill Gates' house. You gotta leave your iPhone. at
Apparently,
home.
Guy Tang has a great video on it.
On base breaking.
Yes. According to Amy Tolson.
Well, there
He
you go.
probably has a great video on everything color.
I would assume.
I mean, he's probably touched
Hey.
on everything. He's probably touched on everything.
He's gonna love that.
Wash your hands, guy.
tests
You
them.
touched everything.
I was waiting.
No, like he probably has touched on everything with all the videos he has put out. I
Right.
would imagine so. I mean,
And then the last
No.
one was the one that we were. Do we have a thing? Are we talking about that one? What the girl said? All the studying you did.
Yeah,
On the
yeah. Let's talk
Olaplex
about
wannabe?
that. Dorothy.
Yeah, I gotta get to my Instagram real quick.
I
to
have
get
notes
the
about
actual-
Dorothy right here.
Dorothy.
Not my mom.
Are you rating the notes actually?
Dorothy. Reminds me of Twister. I just watched it the other night.
Dorothy. Oh yeah.
This is that.
While you're making a new website.
This is the this is the. I showed you this.
The Dorothy Salon M Nola.
You showed me the product.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all about it.
Yep.
Remember? Okay.
Whoa.
This is a while back.
Uh huh. It's all coming around.
All right. Wait.
That's just.
This is the Continuum stuff.
Mhm.
Okay. So Dorothy had said to us, have you all heard of Continuum? My boss is anti-Olaplex because of the additional time added to the client's appointment and because the developer needs to be bumped up. She has ordered Continuum in place of Olaplex since it claims no additional time or bumping of developer is needed. Just wondering if anyone has heard of it, used it, or knows if it works like or Olaplex or if it just claims to. Thanks, guys. Can't wait to watch tonight. Dorothy, are you watching? I don't know. I didn't see. Yeah, and it's $250, and it's still a 3-step thing. So
Yeah.
Matt did research.
I did. Well, I did. Yes, I did research. This has been around for a while. Like Christina said, she had seen it. Jen Atkin is one of the spokespeople, the celebrity stylist. I just watched her video about it for a refresh, but it's exactly the same steps. I think the whole point of this is, first off, it's not the same as Olaplex. It can't be the same as Olaplex. Olaplex is patented. So this is a company claiming to do something similar to Olaplex. And the only reason I'm saying it's not the same because they can't do the same thing.
Yeah,
Right.
legally
Can't-
cannot be the same
Like,
thing.
you could have the same bottle of shampoo and then reface it with another company name, and it would be the same exact shampoo and product in there. But you can't do that with Olaplex. right now. So it can't be the same product. I think Olaplex is being truthful when they say you need to up the volume. You're diluting product. So with this product, you're also diluting product. It is the same exact steps. All they did was copycatted Olaplex, did the same steps, which is fine. There needs to be more than one company always that does something. But right now, they can't do the same thing. It's not possible. So they're mimicking a company behind it and saying things that Olaplex is saying, bump up your developer. This company's saying don't, so that they sell it.
Right.
Because the only way they're going to sell it is if they say those things.
Because once you just sell a whole bunch right off the bat,
Yeah.
who cares if you ever sell it again? You made your million.
And when you say something, it's just like iPhone and Android.
Yeah.
You have crazy Android people.
No, I hate all phones.
Okay, so you have
Crazy people.
anti-guy who will be anti-iPhone, Olaplex, whatever you want to call it, no matter what, because it's the next best thing. It is what it is. I think, so that would be my feeling behind that. There's no way if you dilute bleach or dilute color, you have to bump up developer to get the same result. I mean, that's an easy thing to think of. So it's not taking any more time in the salon. And I honestly think Olaplex is a little bit less money. And it doesn't take more time really at all anyways. I don't know why you're bumping up the developer because it doesn't take you more time.
Right.
Well, step 2, that's why.
There's a step 2.
Yeah, but honestly, step 2, the way that I found to keep it from taking more time, and it says in the instructions, is that you can use step 2 as a cutting lotion.
Mm-hmm.
So rather than putting step 2 in and letting them just sit for 10 minutes,
But depending
I'll
on
put it in their hair, bring them out, and then it's in there the whole time you're cutting it. So really, the only time you're losing is the few seconds that it takes to put it into their hair.
Yeah.
And it goes
I mean,
through
if
light
I
conditioner.
would recommend using the step 2. Like if you're
Yeah,
doing
you have to use
those,
step
two.
No,
like
no.
leaving it on. I mean,
No, I am leaving it. But it says, like, your
I
instructions
mean,
are
for
5 to
people that
10
are really
minutes.
processing their
But when
hair.
you use it as like a cutting lotion, then it's in for, the 15 minutes that it takes to cut their hair, which is more than sometimes you have time to do
Yeah,
either.
if you are cutting it. But if you're not cutting it, you do have to leave that on. So
Yeah.
that's the little bit of extra time.
Yeah, but Continuum, isn't there a step 2? There's
There's
it's a
3
3
steps.
step.
Yeah.
One
no,
that
I'm
says
not
you
saying it's not. You said it
Oh.
doesn't take long for Olaplex. I'm not saying it does. I'm just saying there is a second step that you didn't mention yet. So I was just putting it out there.
Right,
is
yeah.
What I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly. But it's also, if you're going to buy another product, it's the same amount of steps.
Yeah, I didn't know you were comparing the two right now.
Yeah, sorry. But that's, I think if you're, so it's the same, it's the same thing. It's the same process. Dorothy, I think you're in one of those situations right now where your boss is, he's reading about something, but it's not, he's getting sucked right up with the whole marketing of it rather than thinking
which is
about
why
it.
there are marketing departments.
Exactly.
because-
Yeah, they're doing a good job.
But-
And I'm not saying that product doesn't do anything either. I'm sure it does. It just can't be. It's not the same as Olaplex.
Yeah.
So.
All right, before the last one, I just remember somebody did actually ask a good question that I wanted to hit on about the reverse balayage video. They'd asked about filling hair, which is great. It's a very good question. I did take that into account when I did her hair. That was one reason because the formula that I used for her, I believe I put the actual formula on the footnote to the video or in the comments. I didn't need her darker than like a level 8-ish because naturally she was pretty light anyway. But I made sure that I used some level 7 of my color of all like naturals. And the reason for that is because I know that the colors that I used had a yellow gold base to them. So I knew that that was going to sort of act as my filler as much as I was going to need it. Because as I said in the video, I only used semi-permanent. I'm not looking for a permanent root coverage on her. I want something that's naturally going to kind of fade out and soften that line of demarcation anyway. So using something with just a little bit of a warmth to it. Had I used an ash base color, then yeah, that's where you'd get like the hollow green that people are talking about, asking where it came out. So
Okay.
just taking that into account of what you're using, I always make sure if you're sticking in that 7-8, make sure there's a little bit of a yellow gold underlying pigment to your color.
Perfecto.
Awesome.
Perfect.
And then the last one was which one?
Oh, the
The at home,
mhm.
Yeah.
which I
saw
think
that.
we did talk about this before, right?
I believe we've talked about it, but this is a different. I think it's a different company. But I don't know. I've never heard of it.
Either which way. So how was this brought to our attention, or did you just find it
Mickey.
yourself?
Mickey put it up on.
Give me your notes. Thanks. Welcome. Pen.
You get no pen.
So Mickey put it on our page. It's the Do Hue. What is it? Do
DP, I
Professional.
think.
Oh, it's a DP.
Yeah.
Sorry. There we go.
Okay.
How about there it is.
Okay,
So-
let's start. Let's,
Sorry about
let's
it.
Talked
jump
about
back
that
in.
at-home route.
We're talking
So-
about the at-home route thing.
Yeah, so we talked about that. So you guys saw the picture. The at-home route. So basically, it's you as a hairdresser, I believe, can sell this to your clients for $56, and they get 4 root touch-ups with it. Now, here's my thought process on it from a business standpoint. Let's just say I work by myself for now, right? And what I was saying when the sound kind of went out was that the majority of salons in the United States are 4 to 5 chairs. That's the average salon size. I believe in 10 years, because of all the studio stuff coming out and all that, I believe a lot of people will work on their own as independent contractors, and there will be bigger salons as well, but I believe that in between will go to probably a lot of people working 1 or 2 people. With that being said, a $56 kit, if I'm selling that to a guest and I don't have to, so she can touch up her roots, that takes no time out of me. So I'm getting basically the price of a touch-up. I know she gets 4, but she can use it in between my appointments. I'm not saying that this is a good
I was
thing,
gonna say, is this going on the shop?
but
Is this going
no,
on a
no,
wheel?
no, it's not. But think about it. It's money that you could make as a hairdresser if you're giving them what it is. Where I don't think it's okay, and I still don't know if I think it's okay, but is that they're picking out their tone on there.
Yeah.
That's not okay. But if you were, as a hairdresser, if there was a kit where you could give it to them for a certain amount of money, and then, that's taking you no time in between those visits, but you're still making money off of the whole process, it could work out because you're
Yeah, but how is that any different from what we said 2 years ago with the website that wants to sell product where you get?
but that's
The
not a
tiny bit of
professional,
kickback.
that's not a professional person giving you color.
Yeah, but usually when you sell product, you make a very, very smaller percentage than you're actually applying it.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I don't know anything about this company. I would not recommend doing this with this company.
I think
I'm
we
just
need to
saying,
stop
in
trying to
general.
take the business out of the salon.
Yeah.
But you're
like
not.
that's it might be a professional, but not.
That's not
their
taking
professional.
business out of a salon, though.
How is it not? If your
This-
client now, instead of 4 visits at whatever she pays for her single process with you, is going to pay some other company $50-something to get 4 colors worth of root touch-ups,
You
that's
know what
not
we
taking
should do?
business from you?
You know what we should do? Our clients should never shampoo their hair at home either. They should come here every day and shampoo their hair. Like,
there's a huge difference, and don't even pretend.
no, but this is what I'm saying. I don't agree that they should go on a website and pick brown hair color and it gets sent to them and then they just color their hair brown. What I'm saying is, as a professional, I can put something together for them that they can maintain it. In that way,
There's a difference between maintaining something and doing the service that they come to us for.
No, I understand that. So
it's okay.
No,
We're
I
not
know.
always going to agree. I just
No, I know.
completely think you're wrong.
yeah,
No. I see where you're thinking he's wrong, but he didn't finish the actual idea
Like,
fully. You didn't
I-
fully get it across to maintain. You just kind of stopped at the box color, and then everything went to boot.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
hairdressers get pissed, and I get it because it is taking. Right now, it would be taking business from you doing your job, which is applying the touch-up.
All right, so then what's the difference between you setting them up with something they can do at home themselves and the crap that you've talked about the companies that make at-home and in-salon hair colors in the past?
Well, first off, it's not supposed to be the same. It's not the same formulation in the box of color. I also don't agree with companies like L'Oreal that are giving professional hairdressers color and then also selling it in Walmart so a lady can walk in off the street and screw her hair up. That's a different thing. What I'm talking about is a professional service that could be provided to your guest that you have colored her hair, right?
So you'd be putting the formula you use.
You put it together, you charge what you want, and then she can do a little root touch up in between her coming into you that you are making money off of.
so
That's
something
the
they
whole
'Would
point.
do every 2 weeks versus
Every 6
Yeah,
seeing
and I'm
you
not
every
saying
4
send
weeks.
her.
Taking your client that comes in every 4 to 5 weeks and now selling her something else that you're making more money
This
off
tiny
of
little
her.
bit that
Do
she
you
can
know,
touch her
like,
root
he's
up.
trying-
No, I
up
know.
here and
I
around the
still
face
just see
area.
it as like anytime. Like I was just talking to someone about it today. With I don't know how it came up or why, but it somehow correlates in my brain. At an old shop that I worked at, there was a woman who came in. I watched the girl next to me do a perm on this client, and then the woman comes in a couple days later and bitches that the perm didn't take when. And like the boss was like, "Oh, well, we'll give you your money back and then we'll do it again for free." And I'm trying to explain to her, no, like there are certain services that when they walk out the door, we cannot be held responsible for, because what happens, like there are certain things that happen in the salon and need to only happen in the salon because, okay, fine, I get it. It's professional color, but I don't know what she's doing at home. I don't know if she's going to do it right. And if she screws it up and then gets mad at me, like
if she doesn't process it long
or
enough.
too long, or
Yeah, there really is an
runs it
open
through and
liability
covers
with
or
this.
highlights with it.
Or she goes and buy a 40 developer because she wants to let it sit on for 5 minutes rather than the 20 we allowed.
I'm thinking it's for like my sister would be a perfect example that she just sweeps it like where her grays are cut. Like
Yeah,
that's
it's
what
a
I'm thinking.
tiny little
I'm
bit.
not
That's the kind of
thinking- right.
product
I'm not
I
saying
think,
here's
like,
your take-home Bali box for you to go.
I just don't
do
think,
what-
But
like I
I
would be
totally get
more-
what you're saying. If you're doing their hair, you don't want to send them home to do their own hair.
Right. I
Like,
would be
I
more
get- I
apt
totally
to sell
get
them
that.
like the lipstick thing to cover
Right,
up their
I know
part
what you
line
mean. I
before anything that had to process.
I agree with you.
Actually, let's sell the little sprinkle thing for the bald guys
The
too.
hairspray ones.
The sprinkles.
I just think everyone's out of their mind if they don't think that 10 years from now, this is going to be like, we have to figure out this situation because a lot of people are coloring their own hair.
Yeah,
So-
but a lot of people have been coloring their own hair for years, and that's the one thing that keeps this industry still making money
I
and
know.
thriving. That you all can do it so much better.
Exactly. I'm not
well,
saying
mom and
that
dad
people.
are fighting now after dad
I
and dad
have.
are fighting.
I have. We own a salon together. I don't want people coloring their hair at home. I'm saying I have Griselda, who's been coming to me for years. She always colors her roots in between seeing me, no matter what. If I had something where I could formulate her.
I agree. Like if you do have those few clients that you could trust to do it, I agree with you that it
and
would
I could
be fine.
charge her $80 for 3.
But this would have to be on such an exceptional base because I agree with Brian that
There would
you
have to
don't
be a
want certain
handshake and a
people
ring
going
and-
out there touching their hair, like doing this to their
I
hair.
don't know. For me, like the people I'd recommend it to are already coming to see me every 3 weeks, so I wouldn't want.
Well, those wouldn't be the people that would be interested in it because they're going to be wanting you to do it one way or the other. It's kinda
Yeah.
like-
yeah, but they're the ones who have like the severe gray that.
correct. But the people that it would be marketed to are more the ones that are already doing it. So that way the salon can make and the stylist can make additional money.
Right, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
how are you going to tell the cheap person that doesn't come in very often, but then goes mess up her hair, and you're the one that told her to do it?
Well, you would have that
Then it's
common
like-
sense of you would follow the rules of
Right.
she can't really brush her hair. I'm not going to let
That's
her
going
color
to
her
happen
hair.
more often than
Of
the
course.
other one.
Yeah.
I think
Well,
personally, I
if they
think
go and
the
mess-
mistakes are going to happen more often than the little,
Right.
sweeping in of their hairline.
I think
And I think it's going to be more of the people trying to save money and just keep buying those.
Right.
And then when they finally do sit down in our chair,
Well, you
it'll
have to
be
charge
3 to
so
6
that
months later.
you have to give them an
Yeah,
amount.
but that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying we run a retailing business of people coming in here 5 times buying color from us.
I know, but you can't tell who and who not to buy it.
No,
I
no,
see it
no.
more
You
as a
bought this
disaster.
last month.
That's
I'm
what
not
I
telling
mean.
you again.
Like, you can't look at your client and be
Yeah,
like,
you can.
oh, God, no.
You can, though.
can't
You'd be
buy
like,
this.
listen,
you can
your
say
hair is
whatever
not-
you want.
Yeah.
You could
Yeah,
say,
but you can't tell them you can't sell it to them. You have to. You can't not sell it to them.
You would sell them it
Like
to
you.
them.
So you have Griselda sitting in your chair. I'm sorry, Thad. I just cut you off.
I was
And-
going to say you're going to sell it to them like in a quantity that would only supply them enough for the halo and the part.
Well, no,
And-
you're
and-
supplying for.
But you'd give them 4 applications of that. But
They'd
at a
mix it all
price-
together at one and do all their
Yeah.
roots.
I would
Well,
also
it
like
wouldn't
to
be enough
say
for the roots.
that the delivery of this product that we're talking about is not invented yet. This is not like I'm just saying.
Well, I hope it gets shut down now.
I'm just saying that
You want to be eco-terrorists
it's
on
a
this one?
it's a thought process that we're working through. I get
Project
the
may have the hell out of
feelings.
this.
We have a lot of feelings going on right now.
I
about
hope
this.
so. I hope that this brings conversation. Look, we're salon owners. I don't want people coloring their hair at
But
home.
you're taking the one thing that you all have and not bringing your client to you.
Right. I
so it
agree.
doesn't make sense in my head logically.
It
Like
doesn't really make
there's
sense.
other ways.
Welcome to my
I
life.
think,
A lot of things don't
how
make sense.
to. I get your creative thinking out of the box about it, but I think it's just the
You
reverse.
just cut the crap.
Out of the box or just taking the box home?
Listen,
But I did,
you
yeah.
guys can come with me or not. I don't know, but I'm just saying. I think
We'll
it's
see you in
something
4
we're-
weeks. You
it's
go home,
something
and
we're-
we'll see you we'll see you in like 7 more
it's
weeks.
something that we're
So
gonna have
get
to
you
deal
booked for an
with.
appointment in June. I know it's January, but you got the box, right?
Just so you guys know, this is not one of my projects that I'm currently working on.
Yet.
Not now.
I was
So,
going to say,
so you don't have to
Quick,
worry
get him
about
off
that.
the wheel.
Matt's like, I need to delete the FSC.
He's like, I need to delete all these emails linking me to this.
You know what I need? Now I need to have a conversation with Mickey because this is his fault for this conversation.
Thanks
Good
a lot,
job,
Mick.
Mickey.
How do you feel about it, Mickey? That is how I feel, and now I'm gonna get death threats.
Who do you agree with, Mickey?
Bring it on.
From
Matt
his
or the
coworker.
rest of
Bring it
us?
on. All right.
Is it wheel time?
You know what? With that one, yep, I'm gonna drop the mic on that one.
We're done.
I'm
wheel
done.
time.
Yeah.
Social's done.
Social is done.
Dishes are done, man.
All right. Cool. So let's pick somebody. I have.
Let's pick.
Wow, that blew up here. All right.
Come on, let's pick one. Scroll. Let's go. Come on. I'm going to pick.
Should do it for Mickey after all that.
I know, right?
Mickey, you win.
Thanks a lot.
Let's go with. Who do we got? We got.
Who's spinning?
No,
I'm
it's
spinning.
frozen. Why is it- I'm like, why isn't it opening? Let's go.
Probably
with-
about to die.
Okay, so it's about
I
to die.
just
We're
said
gonna go
Mickey
with
was-
I'm trying to see if it says she's from like another country. It doesn't look so. Standard Shear. Is that a single person? I believe. I don't know if that's a shear company, a person.
So standard_shear on Instagram. It says Meredith Ellen. I don't know if that's a person or I'm not sure. But Instagram. So here you go. You liked the photo on Instagram. So you can spin. We have a Bali box that you can take home and color yourself. We have a MinervaBeauty.com, which will hook you up with some cool stuff. Donald Scott from New York.
I know. Are
Donald
these
Scott
people hairdressers? All these people.
Carbon
that win
comb?
this stuff?
that are what?
Are they hairdressers? Do you check on that?
That post it?
Yeah.
It was Mickey Bullock that posted it.
No, that are winning these taking home.
Oh yeah, no, she had a ton of pictures
Oh
of
no,
hair.
yeah, we make sure they're hairdressers. Yeah, of course. I really
Clearly, he
don't.
doesn't really care.
That
if they
doesn't really
are or
make
not.
sure about anything. So
I really
I mean,
don't.
I
It's like,
live
yeah,
with
they're
him.
hairdressers.
Hi, I'm Mike. I'm a plumber. I like to watch FSE though.
What's it gonna be?
Oh, Matt. I love you, Matt.
Whatever, guys.
Bali
I'm not even
box,
worried about
so someone can go home and do it
Perfect.
themselves.
Oh
on
my
themselves.
God, that's amazing.
That is the most amazing prize.
Thank you, Mickey, for bringing the ruckus.
I'm so glad it's a box of hair color.
I'm giving it. I know.
I love the Bali box,
So do I.
but I won't do it on myself.
Right.
Any more?
No.
I love it, and I
I've
will
never
do it.
watched Brian do.
Well, my hair gets longer. I'm gonna do it on myself. I'm not gonna lie.
It's great. The girl that won is actually one of my clients, so she'll
She is.
Really?
Yeah. So
That's
I'm gonna
cool.
So
send
now
it.
she's gonna stay home and highlight her
No,
own hair.
it's not
She's
one
gonna
of my
test
clients.
we can test your own theory.
That was a joke.
It's
All
great.
right.
It's Griselda. Now she can touch up her roots and do her balayage.
Maybe she wouldn't visit Tani's next week.
Oh,
We'll never see her again
Whatever.
She'll send you a nice
because
breakup
it's gonna
note.
be so good that she's never gonna have to come back.
I was
You
gonna
guys
say,
have-
Griselda is a terrible example for you to pick.
She's a perfect example. She
No.
colors her hair all the
She
time.
drives 3 hours to see you, and it's like once every 3 months. She books it every.
Yeah. So my clients that are 3 hours away need color. I don't want
Matt
to
just
do
does not
this.
want to be behind the chair anymore.
Yeah, that's just
I'm
Yeah.
just
down
gonna
to
sell.
2 days a week. Now it's going to be once a month.
I'm gonna sell my clients all the shit they need.
You know, like the take-home cocktails. He's like mixing
Here's the
formulas and ready to
scissors.
hand it to them all.
Oh, you want an appointment with Matt Beck? Is that in salon or is that for you to take home?
Is this for here to go?
You guys are all assholes. And if you guys want to be assholes, post the comments below. I would love to hear
Send
them.
a resume too.
Yeah.
Just remember, you picked us all.
I'll be moving to a new industry after this. Thank you guys.
But before you comment, please read the comments and make sure that what you're saying hasn't already been said
And-
6 to 7 times already.
Speaking of doing your hair yourself, not yourself, but by yourself,
My mind's
I have an
around
interview
again.
with Jenny from Sola Salon Studios, which
Awesome.
is going to be really awesome. The studio salons that are popping up all over. There's 5,000 hairstylists in the company now. Sola Salon.
Jenny or Kim?
Jenny. Kim's not.
Oh, we didn't get Kim on that one.
Well, Jenny runs the marketing for
Right.
Sola.
I meant to say, never mind.
Yeah, Kim works at Sola, at a Sola Salon studio. So, interview with Jenny from Orlando Premier Beauty Show that we did with the guys at Millennium at their booth. So, the interview's cool. You'll learn all about Sola Salon Studios, and so follow Brian Hare.
Hairstyle on everything. I'm on Twitter, but I don't talk.
Okay,
Dre Day 2289.
I'm gonna start tweeting you just all day long.
Okay.
I am Justin Scott.
No, he won't. Underscore Steeny.
I am at that Bolognized.
Thad, shut up.
And I am sleeping on the couch. Follow us.
You can come to my house.
You can follow me on Twitter. That's pretty much what I'll be doing. At
That's
Matt,
what you do anyway.
I know. Matt Beck, FSE on Twitter. All right, guys.
I'll come snuggle with you, Christina.
And Matt,
All right.
at,
Hope
least
you
I
like-
just won't come home tonight.
at least you have a comfortable couch.
I hope you guys like this interview.
It's our last one ever.
Yeah. We'll see you guys.
You thought
on-
we were making it to 100?
We're almost there.
And then this dumpster fire happens.
You know what this
Just
is?
shot ourselves in the head.
This is getting us close to 100 and becoming interesting. At this
Why
point.
don't we all just do the 100th show all at home, each other's homes,
So you guys are just trying
and
me
we'll
out.
just Periscope it. We'll just
Yeah.
Skype in.
We'll do
to
it
each
as a-
other.
While you guys are doing the
We'll
show,
call
I'll
each
still
other.
be in traffic on the way home, so I'll be doing it from my car.
I'm gonna be touching up my roots while I do it.
I'm gonna be getting pulled over for being Skyping. While what are you doing? Oh, I'm working, sir.
It'll
Matt's
be-
gonna be filling out job applications.
No, Justin's just going to pull himself over from now on
all
for
right.
his tint.
You know what?
Bye.
Bye. Hey guys, this is Matt Beck from FreeSalonEducation.com. I'm here with, it's Jenny, right?
Jenny Wolf, yeah.
Not Jen.
You can call me
Jen,
Jen.
Jenny, okay.
Most
all
of my
right.
best friends call me Jen. I feel like we're getting there.
All right, Jen. All right. So I can't wait to talk about Sola Salon Studios because a lot of people are talking about it.
Great.
A lot.
Well, I can talk a lot about Sola Salon Studios.
Perfect. So we're gonna get into that. So I want to. What's your title with the company? What do you do for Sola Salon Studios? Let's start there.
So I'm the director of marketing for Sola Salon Studios. So that really involves everything from our consumer-facing marketing, trying to find stylists, but then also working internally with our stylists on communication and programs, education programs, and just providing the best that we can from the industry to our stylists.
Okay. So tell me, when did Sola start? When did Sola Salon Studios?
Sola was founded in 2004. The first location was opened in Denver, Colorado.
2004.
2004, yeah. So
Okay.
we're coming up on 11 years.
Wow,
And
okay.
11 years later, we now have 230 locations nationwide. And what's more important than that is that we're celebrating 5,000 stylists.
And where'd you say the first one was?
Denver, Colorado.
Okay. And how's that one?
Well, now we have 13 in Denver, Colorado. So we're up to about 325 stylists in Denver.
Okay.
And yeah, 5,000 nationwide. So just entrepreneurs living the life they love. You know, we're excited to see all these people just living their best life at Sola.
Okay, so tell me, so what is it?
So at Sola Salon Studios, we provide move-in ready studio space for beauty professionals to have a turnkey approach to open their own business. So no overhead costs, no, very simple startup, and they can move right in and get started for business. And then we provide them with all the necessary tools and resources they need to be as successful as they possibly can. So one chair, two chair salons, and independent business ownership, but they're really part of a larger community. So you're not really seeing them go out on an island.
Right. Yeah, well, that's the craziest thing. Like, this was the best idea you could
You're
possibly
telling me.
think.
I wish I thought of it.
I know, right? So you look at like booth rental. What is the difference between renting a booth? I know you kind of touched on it, but why would somebody be better off going to a Sola Salon studio rather than booth renting?
So at Sola Salon Studios, or any suite concept for that matter, you have the floor-to-ceiling windows or walls, and then the sliding glass door that gives you total privacy. So you have complete control over your environment, and then you can also have control over your product selection, pricing. Your customers can come in and put the music on that they love. You really get to cultivate an environment that is best for you and for your clients.
So it's your place.
It is absolutely
your
your
place. You decide pretty much everything. You guys have just put the chairs, put the sink, all of that stuff in it.
Exactly.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And then what we do is we provide our stylists with a retail move-in bonus. So we help fill their shelves with product and get them set up for business.
Okay.
So that from there, it's just, turnkey approach to getting started. Get off their feet quickly. Mm-hmm.
Well, very cool. So, so what is the future looking like for Sola? Like, what is the next step?
Yeah, well, we're celebrating our 5,000 stylists, focusing on cultivating a better community aspect, better stylist programs, and we're just continuing to grow. So we're at 230 locations now, continuing to grow every day. I keep saying we're doing this big promotion right now to celebrate the 5,000, and I feel like by the time we're done, we're going to be at 6,000.
Right.
So, yeah, we're just trying to introduce this concept to as many people as we can.
Oh, that's so cool. So tell me, so you're doing marketing with them, right?
Yes.
So what is the big marketing push? How are you helping get consumers to be a part of Sola?
Well, what we're doing right now, we're really changing our marketing focus to focus on the individual stories. So trying to put our stylists in the spotlight as much as we can. So instead of, it takes more than just space to be successful. We're really working on developing better programs, working with the industry, hopefully working with you to get access to the industry for our stylists so that they can come to Sola and be prepared for success. So what we want to do is we want to see them start cultivating those relationships with each other. So it's not as much about us just selling space. It's about actually selling a community, inviting them to buy into a community that's really creating success.
Yeah, which is going to be so easy. I mean, you think about this network of 5,000 people that you have that are all working in the same environment. Like that's a very powerful thing. So
and they all have a very individual path and story. We have stylists who come to Sola because they want more time in their personal life. We have stylists who come to Sola because they want to become a national educator and they need the freedom to be able to travel. We have stylists who use Sola as a stepping stone on their way to opening a big traditional salon, and we have stylists who come on their way from running a traditional salon for 20 years and just wanting to simplify. So, and then we have stylists that come to Sola and they just want the studio environment for life. And so, we see all walks of life.
And what if somebody wants to be involved in this or wants to rent a studio space or something like that? How would they find that?
So we have our 230 locations nationwide. They're all listed on our website. I really encourage people to connect with us on Facebook, social media, Instagram, find out what other stylists
Is that what you're
doing.
in charge of?
Yes.
Okay.
Of course.
Right.
But it's also where our stylists are communicating with each other.
Okay.
So they're sharing ideas and inspiration, and we're sharing their stories. So it really allows people to connect with the people.
Yeah.
Because that's what it's really about. So,
awesome.
you know, visit our website, find the location, and from there you can go take a tour, and we hope you love it.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, I can't wait. I'm hoping that we do get to do some work together.
I hope so, too.
You know, I'm going to try to meet with you guys today, hopefully.
Yep.
And but thank you so much. And
Thank you for having me.
how do they follow? What is the Facebook? What is the Instagram? What is all that
It's
stuff?
all / Sola Salons.
Okay.
So very simple
Sola
across
Salons.
all social media platforms.
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Uh-huh.
Well, thank you so much for
Yeah,
sitting in.
thank
Good
you,
luck with
Matt.
everything.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you to Millennium Systems International for letting us use their corner. And we will, we'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks.
All right, great. Thanks.